When I was younger, OGs used to drop knowledge on me that I just didn't want to hear because I was an idiot. But now that I'm older and I'm actively unlearning a lot of things and trying to get rid of those criminal, barbaric thoughts that I've been having damn near all my life, a lot of those lessons are coming back to me, bro. A lot of those messages. And one of them that just keep ringing in my ears is don't let these niggas trick you off the street. Don't let these niggas trick you off the street. Let me explain it to those that don't know what that means. Don't let these niggas trick you off the street means don't let nobody convince you to risk your freedom or risk your life. Because now that I'm older and I want better for myself, I'm actively unlearning a lot of things. I'm actively separating myself from these criminal, barbaric thoughts and actions that I've always had. And with all these years I've been living this life, I've accumulated a bunch of relationships. And a lot of these relationships are based off criminal activity. And you got to remember, just because you decide to do something different with your life and you decide to elevate, that don't mean everybody around you is feeling the same way. Sometimes you're going to have to leave people behind because you want to go somewhere else with your life and they want to stay right where they're at. It's easier for somebody to pull you down than it is for you to pull somebody up. Remember that. And a lot of times these so-called friends will try to convince you to think the way that you used to think. Or sometimes they do it on purpose. But they'll try to make you feel like less of a man. They'll try to insult your character. They'll try to make you feel bad for changing. They'll say they keeping it real and you not. Somehow you're less of a man if you want peace. Somehow you're less of a man for wanting to be there for your family, for wanting to be a father. Somehow you're less of a man because you're willing to remove yourself from situations and environments that can take you away from your family. So you're willing to stay in this environment around these people that can lead you to death or in prison. You're more of a man than me because I'd rather be here for my family. Crazy, right? And these people can make it sound good. They can make it sound good because this is where you're from. This is where you're from. These are the people you know, and you always have an attachment to where you're from, and it's hard to break that attachment. Especially coming from an environment where everybody's trying to be macho. Everybody's trying to be tougher than the next man. So you saying that, no, I don't want to prove myself to you dudes. No, I don't want to prove that I'm tougher than you. I don't want to prove that I'm badder than you. Or I don't want to prove that I can hurt more people than you. I don't want to do that no more because things like that lead me to prison. And I don't want to go to prison. I want to be here for my child's birthdays and first days of school and first steps. I want to see all that. I'm tired of missing all that. They'll make you feel like you're less of a man because of that. So if there's anybody younger than me listening to this, if you ain't hear nothing else I said, listen to this. Someone that truly cares about you isn't going to try to put you in a position to put you in prison or lose your life. They're not going to do that. Anybody that truly cares for you is going to applaud you for wanting to prolong your life and wanting to be there for your family and be a real man. Remember that. Don't let these niggas trick you off the street.